Hello everyone, I'm Antonia from Group 3 from 1S1. We went to the Peranakan Museum for our museum experience. We went to the gallery which is about the food and feasting. I will now begin the tour. Firstly, I will talk about the Nyonya ware. In the mid-19th century to 1930s, the Peranakan Chinese of Singapore, Malaysia and parts of Indonesia used polychrome enamel porcelains. They were made in famous ceramic production center of Jingdezhen, China, and were favored by Nyonyas, who are Peranakan women. The porcelains have bright colors and auspicious motifs. They are used in festive occasions and special functions like weddings and birthdays. The common blue and white porcelain are used daily and for ancestor worship. They are stored in large vaults and display cupboards and have different qualities. The porcelains have special marks, names and surnames printed on them. However, political turmoil in China and declining fortunes in Peranakan community ended Nyonya ware after the World War II. Nyonya ware were either lost or sold off during the colonial period of the 1960s. The porcelains are further fragmented as divided among descendants and are highly collectible, recognizable and rare. Now is an example of a Nyonya food and feasting ware. Kamching is a type of covered container which is popular in the Peranakan community. It is porcelain and in blue and white color. The materials used to make it are copper and silver. The sizes range from 4 mm to 39 mm in diameter. They are small, medium and large in sizes. They are owned by the rich and wealthy. They are usually decorated with the phoenix and peony combination. Its contents are drinking water, food and desserts. However, for the small kamcheng, they contain cosmetics and sweets. They are used in special occasions. The kamcheng are also decorated with a wide range of colors. The best or rarest examples of Nyonya ware are selected for the unusual forms, colors and quality of their colored enamel decor. Many pieces are used for special occasions to reflect Peranakan taste of fullness and abundance. Very wealthy commissioned special porcelain are used, often decorated with colored enamels on interior and exterior, in and out porcelain. Special marks or characters are painted for certain families on the porcelain. Some common vessels are the kamcheng, champu and the kwan, which is a cylindrical teapot. Some colors are the indigo, powder blue, which are rare because they are associated with death and mourning. Kamcheng stores water. Teguan serves long tea in wedding tea rites. Mugpot steamers, wine warmers and champu. Champu, which is a common used to serve tonics. They have different sizes. Bird's nest soup, pigeon, black chicken, pig heart are usually served to the bridegroom at night during the first few weeks of the wedding. Now, let's talk about the food for special occasions. Semayang Abu, which is a feast for ancestors. The vessels like the kamcheng and champu were used on the altar for ancestor worship. It could also be used for an altar dedicated to the garden deity of the Peranakan home. Different vessels are used for offering flowers, incense and food. It was arranged 2 days before the Hungry Ghost Festival, Chinese New Year, Chengbeng, Tomb Sweeping Day. Most commonly used porcelain was the white and blue one. The food served in this altar is usually a combination of meat, vegetable dish with 3 sacrificial meats, chicken, pork and duck. The designs on the special bowls were flawless. The crane design was signified for longevity, usually used when someone attained the age of 75 years old and above. Peranakan dishes, yum yum! Peranakan dishes like nasi lemak and popiah are very popular also because of its deep roots in the society. It has become part of mainstream eating lifestyle in Singapore. The food is spicy. Example are ayam wakla and seretang. Katong is the best known place to savor Peranakan food. The kueh chang and the durian puffs are very popular in Singapore. Many Peranakans prefer to make food at home. Labor-intensive cooking to be done. Cooking and preparation of food done by women usually. Tok Panjang. Tok Panjang is a Baba Malay term that refers to a type of feast associated with weddings and special occasions. Tok is a Chinese Hokkien word for table. Panjang is a Malay word for long. The Malay term Mega Panjang, which has the same meaning, is sometimes used as well. The long table in this case refers to either a long rectangular dining table or a makeshift one made up of several square of rectangular tables that was set up specially for this feast. Makan Tok Panjang, eating at the long table. It is a term used for in-house dining on special occasions. That was a Peranakan practice in the later half of the 19th century. This practice is still carried out by some families, but not in such a grand scale. It was usually a luncheon feast attended by close relatives and friends, and consisted of food and desserts made specially for the occasions. The Tok Panjang was an eclectic mix of European, Chinese, and local Malay elements. It is unclear when the Tok Panjang style of dining was adopted by the Peranakans. The common dining style for Peranakan dinners outside the home was at a round table, which is a Chinese custom. An elderly Nonya being told that the oldest style of Tok Panjang feast was done at weddings, with the dining tables pretending out of the ancestral altar. This setting features the dining table and commissioned dinner service of the family of Kopitiam Sina Yap Aloy. In the Tok Panjang style, guests were usually served longan tea, air mata kucing, and betel quid, sireh, when they arrived. Men were sometimes offered brandy, whiskey, and cigarettes, after which the guests would proceed to the main dining table, where they were served by servants or the women of the family. It was custom for men to eat first. The use of cutlery, chopsticks, or fingers to eat was a personal preference, and it was common for a variety of eating styles to take place at the same time, which is reflected in the table setting on display. Guests were usually served air cuci mulut, or water to cleanse their palate after the meal. Additional tables of desserts or kueh cuci mulut would also have been laid out for the guests to help themselves to after they had finished a meal. It was also common for sireh to be served after the Tok Panjang meal.